Welcome back, everybody. Families of loved ones struggling with addiction know what a challenge it can be to get the treatment needed. An intervention may be just the thing that's needed to get the message through. Here in studio with some advice that could help, Peter Latendresse, CEO and Director of Clinical Services of Rhode Island. Good morning. Good to have you here.
Hey, great. Good to be
This is important information for a lot of people. You've been doing this for 25 years. So you have seen a lot of families struggling, a lot of people struggling with this horrible disease of addiction. Do you think an intervention is the best way for folks to kind of get the message through to anyone who's suffering?
Sure. There's a lot of ways that you can actually intervene. An intervention doesn't have to be a big event. Sometimes an intervention could be something just as simple as saying, could you go with me to go meet with an addiction treatment expert? Right. Can we go and start this conversation?
And how does a family member know? Because not only is the person who is suffering from this disease suffering from it, but it also really affects the family in so many ways. How does a family member know, okay, now is the time, I need to really step in before, God forbid, something tragic happens?
Well, I think in most cases, if you see somebody who's in your family or a loved one who's really changed, their behavior's changed, maybe they're not acting the same way that they have, maybe they're not performing well in school, maybe they're not performing well in their job. Those are some warning signs, you know. And you know, it's always good to ask, you know, would you be willing to go talk to somebody? Is there something going on I don't know about?
Right.
Because there's a lot of shame, there's a lot of guilt, there's a lot of stigma around this illness.
Sure. And they have to know they are not the only ones.
Right.
There are a lot of people who are suffering from this disease. All right. You also have some things, some ways an intervention can happen. First, ask the individual to attend a preliminary counseling session with an addiction expert, treatment expert.
Exactly. So we, you know, just to get somebody in the door to go and to sit and start the conversation, to talk and to break down that stigma, and then, you know, then we'd like maybe to have the family to agree to continue to be supportive and be involved in the treatment process, to go to meetings with them, to come as needed, and maybe to participate in their own family group as well, which we offer that at our facility.
Sure. One of the other things, provide support and reassurance. Often people struggling with addiction feel the shame and guilt. They need to know that they are not alone and they have that support system.
And that shame and guilt is what usually prevents people from getting the help they need. So it's really important to know if you can reassure them, let them know that you're going to be there for them, and that there's no judgment there. And
the other thing is to participate in this therapy. If the person needs you as support, get involved. They need that person to maybe lean on.
As I was saying before, bring them to appointments, be a part of that as much as you can, and the success rates will be much greater, is what we've seen.
And success is what we all want. Thanks so much for coming in. And